Listen, how I look at it is this. I like Bryann. I respect the dude. I respect some Christian rappers. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say here. I say I don't. No, I freestyle not to entertain, but I'm my own person, talking like a hobby. But I do for God. But if it's not, you know what I'm saying? You know, everything they do is for God, or try to be. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's my personal life. Yeah, I have different ways of doing music for Jesus, or doing about my life because as well. But it is Christian-like. But I mean, there's sometimes I'll rap something else or do sing a little bit. But that's different. But I'm not here signing with nobody. But Tony's right. Tony Vagina, yes. I see, I watch. It's not that I, you know, saying, arguing. I'm not debating. Shout out to Kingdom Music. And, you know, like, but between what, like, you know, Lecrae, like, I know, or stuff like that, those kind of Christian rappers, that's what I'm saying. Those Christian rappers, you know, do it for, like, it's like Hollywood. You know what I mean? We can't be doing, but Christian rap does sometimes, like, other Christian rappers. I'm just saying, though, there's some Christian rappers that go way beyond, you know what I'm saying? You know, but, you know, I can't judge, you know, I'm not judging. Because, you know what I'm saying, it is, I know you guys have lifestyle and you do for Jesus and you love Jesus. I'm not taking that away. But if we were to say, somebody saying, oh, it's a sin doing this, sin doing that, it's a sin both ways, either or. If it's non-Christian or Christian rap, it just depends. Like I said, it depends how you put it and where the heart's at. Yes, I know. I've seen it for myself. I could tell that, you know, Bryann, you know, but sometimes, you know, after, like, you know, personal experience, you know, of me trying to get, you know, I don't do drugs. I'm sober. You know what I'm saying? I'm sober. You know, I don't do drugs and I don't, you know, do none of that. I'm sober and whatever the case may be, I am not against. I mean, I'm actually do for God. I'd rather do music for God, but on an independent level, or, you know, say at least try to, whatever the case may be, in rap music. But I definitely, yes, but when I do try to be a part of something, I was always rejected, regardless of what church I went to. Am I against anybody, though? Like, am I against? No, absolutely not. Because you're not supposed to be against. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to be fighting flesh and blood. And I'm not going to hear argue over some points.
What's your daily sip?
You know, I'm not here to debate either.
Did you?
Because we're human. We're human. But when I'm talking about it is in church, I feel like, regardless, it's not about the rappers in general. It's about the people in it that go in it. Some people want to go there because it's for an entertainment. It's what I'm saying. Not judging the rapper or judging the artist beforehand. I mean, understand, yes, you do it for the Lord and you love. But I'm saying we got to be, if you're trying to get people in church, it's one thing. And yes, doing rap for God, yes, I understand. I'd rather put God first in everything I do. And it's not my argument to have, because I am not, you know, I'm not, you know, it's not, you know, I don't think I'm not up there in the charts or whatever. I'm not here to be that. But I'm not here to stress myself, get worked all up because nobody supported mine, whatever the case may be, period. Regardless if I did Christian, non-Christian, doesn't matter. But my goal is to be Christian, not to be part of the industry. I never was a part of it and stuff like that. And people say I'm the part of it. how was I a part of it? I would like to know how I became a part of it when all I know is I do it for God. Because to be honest with you, independently, whatever, but I get shut out all the time. But my heart intentions are for the Lord. And no one's going to tell me I don't do it for the Lord. Maybe I have problems and issues too. I sin just like it, but I do it for Jesus Christ. I don't need the people to assume I do it for entertainment. I don't do this for entertainment. You don't know my personal life. You don't know how deeply I feel. But I'm not against nobody that does it for Jesus, period. I don't know where you get and twist my words around or whatever, but it's an argument we shouldn't be arguing. Nobody should be arguing. They can't throw stones at me because look. I know I try to get involved and be in a thing, but I was lied to. That's the only thing I had a problem with. That's the only thing I have a problem with. When I'm trying to reach out, trying to get, even just to have this, that. But then again, I read a verse and I said, wow, okay, well then never mind. I don't even want to go that route either. For any route, period. Music like that. I just rather make music, just, do that without being in the concert. Making, clothes, because should I do clothes when he said not make house of merchandise? So I think no one's perfect, but I'm just saying though, I just want to be able to keep out of balance but I know we're gonna fall short of God, but what I'm saying is ain't nobody perfect, and I never said I was perfect. I never claimed to be top-notch perfect. I ain't claimed to say I'm the best. I'm just saying though, and on a perspective of this, you got to be careful how people is. Because I heard people just go to church for that stuff. That's what I'm saying. Now, if you do it because God's calling, yes, I know what that's like. I do it because I feel God has led me to do that. But truth, action, and deed, I show every single day. Faith, I show every single day. I don't need to be chewed up and spit out. Think I'm just doing it for views. If I was doing it just for views, regardless how many, what I see is 35 subscribers on one channel, 72, and I barely use the other channel. For the 74, I went to 35 because I tried something new and want to sit with that before I heard Kingdom music. So it wasn't really about, trying to mimic somebody. I mean, I'm not here to mock or scoff God. I'm not here to, say I'm greater than the next. I mean, but I'm not against God or Jesus. I'm not here against nobody. I don't take sides. I just know if God is for somebody, who could be against? I can't judge nobody else's walk. But clearly, if it's wrong, okay, I can say it's wrong. But what's the point of arguing? They're going to do what they're going to do regardless. They are. I mean, they are. If you think about it, I could say it all day. But it's not me to make the change in them. It's up to them, or it's up to, what I'm saying? God saves, but it's up to them. They want to make that change or not. And deep in all is said and done. So, I mean, it's not about me. I'm not trying to have center of attention. But like I said, I'm not against Kingdom music. That's what I listen to. I listen to the songs. They're good songs. But sometimes I feel like some people talk about me, then I just feel like because the only thing I was upset is because they said we're making excuses, or someone, was lied to. I felt like I was rejected for no reason, and they don't know my lifestyle. I don't do this. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't do weed. I don't smoke weed. I don't do pills. Period. I took medication when I was younger, yes, because of going through a group home and going through all kinds of stuff. But only if you knew my testimony and only if you knew my lifestyle. But you see, I love Jesus. I do. Now, if it's all if you say I don't, Well, all my life, you know what I'm saying? Why do people think, why are they assuming? And that makes me upset. Or unless if people lying to me the whole time, and I thought I was chasing God this whole time. But I've been chasing God, asking God forgiveness, doing this and that. So technicality, I've just been doing to chase God, like to go to God, trying to every single day of my life. But He saved me since birth, and that's the reason why I was going to be a third, fifth miscarriage, and I'm thankful for that. But I have the life story too, and people can't tell me that I don't do it for God. Whether it's testimonial, or if it's spit of verse and scripture, or no one's going to tell me I don't do it for God. Because you sin just like I sin, so I can't judge you unless I blink out my eye. And I sure enough could talk about some things that I don't do. So I mean, like for tattoo wise, hey, look, I feel it's on the people. Hey, look, when you do it, hey, look, you ruin it. That's you. I don't go do it. I don't have tattoos. That shouldn't be an argument. I mean, hey, everybody's done it. Basically, pretty much everybody has a tattoo these days. Not many. There's not really that much many that don't have tattoos, if you think about it. But I could talk about it because I don't have none. But I'm not going to beat you up for it. But I guarantee you somebody else is going to beat me up for a sin that I do. But then you're going to be guessing because you don't know what I do. But I have said my thoughts in my past. And I said my thoughts now because I'm not ashamed to show it. But then again, I'm not addicted to porn. You can't say I do that. Then you'll be lying in a room and gossiping. Because I don't. I don't practice sin. I'm not perfect. I never said I live in a highlight reel. I mean, listen, I'm not perfect by any means. I say, look, it is what it is. You could say but I mean, if you see I need deliverance in any kind of way, hey, I'm down for a prayer. I'm not going to skip eating. I go to the Bible study, ready to learn about the Bible. Oh, I'm ready. So, I mean, if you want to tell me that, I'm not going to get offended. I'm not supposed to be offended. Work on me. Apparently, if that's what you see, I gave my ID before. I gave my number. Y'all know how to reach me. I signed the paper. But what I didn't like is they didn't accept. No one treated me like I'm accepted. That's how I feel. I feel like I haven't been accepted in even too. But it's not like I'm looking to fit in. I'd rather stand out. But you can't say that, oh, I'm against God. I'm not against God. I love God. I look for the right church. You know what I'm saying? And there's some, but there's some churches that really just didn't really accept me in. I felt like either A, they're being racist toward me or whatever the case may be. But I mean, we all have our problems, but I love the music, some of y'all do. But it's not, I'm not going to put you before me. I'm not going to put myself before you. I'll put God first. I'm not here to idolize you. That's the difference. I'm not going to say what people, I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I don't care if the KLSE or Eminem or 50 Cent, the top dogs of the other rap industry. Hey, look, I don't care. They may make good music, whatever, good raps or whatever. They make, they're good at what they do. Lecrae, I'm not bouncing up and down toward them. I used to listen to music like that, but I'm not hating them. But, hey, I said something that's not a diss about them. But, hey, listen, we all should know that ain't nobody greater than God. We all should know that. Nobody's greater than God. God is greater than all. So, how I put it, if you think you could beat Father Time, well, you need to stop that. You see, I could talk about it's wrong to have lust and, saying, because I don't watch porn. I haven't done that. I could talk about in certain things because I blinked out my eye. I'm not saying I'm better than you, but, you know. But if I'm wrong with any kind of sort, I apologize. I apologize. I ask forgiveness. You know, I forgive everybody. I pray for everybody, but you might not see it. You might have more, whatever the case may be. But I would say if, because I just heard somebody, I heard somebody say the Christian rap business, this will be reason why it'll be sin. But if you take away those things, maybe it can improve a little more. Because, I mean, when I was going to church anyways, I heard some people say, oh, yeah, let's go. It's like a rock concert. They already went for the wrong purpose. Me, I always went for the right reason, because I like to worship the Lord and stuff. But what I hear from other people, you got to be careful. You really got to be careful. Not what you do, but some of them really, they go still to the concert for the entertainment. That's all I'm saying. Because you could get baptized in the water, but you could still be a wet sinner. I mean, but you still got to be baptized by the Holy Spirit, and only God could truly save. The humans can't, we cannot forgive sins. Only God can forgive sins. Remember that. But it's good to get baptized in water, but you know what I'm saying? It's good. But I mean, there's some, you know what I'm saying? There's, so we still not put that after we get baptized. I mean, there's some people that go back to their life. They still fail. They fall, or whatever case may be. When I admit it, you know what I'm saying? When I was, before when I got baptized the first time, second time, I got baptized, you know what I'm saying? I went back, but then again, I came back, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I know I was going through dark times. But I always had a belief in Jesus, but it just felt like because I was going through so much, nobody there, but now that since I've grown up now, I'm learning and more learning. I'm maturing now. It's harder. It's easier, but it's hard too. It doesn't get any easier. But, I mean, it gets easier, but it still gets hard. You know what I mean? Like it gets easier for you when because you have God. You know what I'm saying? You can't do nothing without Him. But with Christ, you can do anything. But it's still, when you're alone with somebody like me, you have nobody to talk to. Trust me, it gets hard. It gets hard when you can't talk to no human. They don't want to talk to you or spend time with you any kind of way. Oh, it gets hard. Trust me. You think it's easy. Oh, no, it's a hard route. But hey, look, you got to accept what it is. If you fall in true follow Jesus, a lot of people are going to follow you back or talk to you. So yes, it's hard. People are going to down you. People are going to do this and do that because of who you believe and who you trust, which is Jesus Christ of Nazareth. You know what I'm saying? I'm 30 years young, but this all my life I've been learning about humiliation, rejection. Been through a lot in my life. I come clean, you know what I'm saying, through many things. I've done many things. I've been through many things. I've been through this, but then look, the stuff that I did is like 1-2 times, and hey, that's it. I learned my lesson. But I don't try to keep on. No, I built and I stay consistent. I keep learning more and more, and now I'm here to the point. Okay, it's not. I don't go out looking for sex. I don't go out because you know what? If she loves me, she'll love me. You don't like me through I look. It's just about flesh. It's not about flesh and blood. But you know what I'm saying. But to them, it is, and. That's the only way they like it. They like you have money or this and that. The way they show, the way they act. People don't even come to see me. Whether you're a Christian or not, they don't really come to see me. They don't. If you want to be really straight up with you, Christian or not, is not to hate. You don't come to see me. We don't hang to chill regardless. I don't gossip with nobody. That's a sin too. And on its own, gossip and pridefulness. I mean, I don't love myself to where I'm obsessed with myself because of, oh, I'm this, so this and that. But I do love myself enough to change my ways so that way I could love other people. And that's why I could help, because I plank out but tell how good God is. What he's done in my life. And I stay thankful for that. I know you guys don't have the attention span with me, but it is what it is. And if you don't want to accept it, still, it is what it is. I know God has always been there. He's day one, but nobody has no room to talk and tell me that how they know me. I do love Jesus. You assume things, but I do love Jesus. I'm not holier than thou, but there's some things, I could come back and say, you could do this and that, but hey, you can't say I'm addicted to social media, because I'm not. I stopped for 7 days, this and this, that. Addictions where you're addicted to and you can't stop. I can't stop if I want to. But guess what? Do you pay my bills? These are... and if, what I'm saying? Look, but this is my phone. I'm my phone. I don't say you get on and off, but you get more likes, views. Okay, cool. Your popularity, cool. You're on and popping. Show me that I'm on and popping. Because it's not about me. It's all about God. But what you have accomplished, congratulations. I can't help you. I can't hate, about what whatever, but but I can't, help me, whatever case may be, that nobody whatever listens to whatever. But I could try to help people in their everyday life. As in give them advice or pray for them, whatever case may be. But I'm not perfect. I'm not a superhero or anything. God gets all the glory. But it ain't about me, like I said. I know the world does not revolve around me, and that's cool. And hey, look, I don't need it to. But I'm just saying, I just want people to get right with God before the time comes up. I said, we're in there any times, but still, I'm not going to give you a time frame when he's coming because only he knows. And he said that. But till then, I'm going to keep myself out of balance. I'm going to live freely through with and be of and try to be the best I can for and do for God. And I'm also going to be doing my way and be human. Like, I'm going to let him take lead, of course, but I'm not going to try to be like anybody else. But he's going to use me how he wants to, but he might use me differently. So if I rap differently, okay, but he's still going to use me regardless. Regardless how it is, he still uses however he shall please. Because he is Alpha and Omega, beginning and first and last. And we all serve a purpose. Whether everybody in this world, we all serve a purpose. So that's the reason why, also another reason why I look at it, reason why I don't hate. Because guess what? We all serve a purpose for his good. It's in the Bible. Everything comes out to play. We all meet at his feet. Whatever the case may be, he wrote in Bible prophecy, whether the holy will be holy, the dirty will be dirty, the righteous will be righteous, all that, the whole 9 yards. But he said we're all going to be at his feet. It's all be his good because he is the creator and he made it that way. So either or, there's no sense of argument. Stuff that's going to happen. Can't stop it. People can't throw stones at each other. Only he can. But guess what? He chose not to. So that's, if he did that, I can't say nothing. But I can move out through my day. If people make it in their life and their music, let them so be it. If they want to live that lifestyle, let them be it. They have to suffer the consequences. But if you're arguing about the same thing, you had the same thing, you had no room to talk. You did it. But we shouldn't have. A sin is a sin. We all could say that. But yes, you could talk about certain things because you remove if you remove that and they remove the plank of the conversation of your own eye, and then you stop doing that, of course, you could talk about that. The one that's still doing it, they really can't, because if that's a sin, or whatever case may be, they really can't say that. But then again, it should save a lot of argument. If I say I smoke a cigarette, you're smoking a cigarette, there's no sense of arguing which one's healthy for you now, or arguing each other. Because look, if I really wanted it, if I tell you to stop not smoking in front of you while you're smoking a cigarette, why am I talking? So yeah, I stopped my stuff. I stopped the stuff that I used to do. I don't practice sinning. I'm not doing it for entertainment. Don't assume that. I just rap because, listen, it's therapeutical. It's a hobby. I'm not here trying to, but I also do it for God. But how I feel is, I'd rather have the home studio. I use it record on my phone. But I mean, I use what I have. I mean, I'm not rich. I don't have it like that. If I had a home studio, that I did that, and a wife and kids, that's how I always liked it. You know, if I were to do music. Now, not like concert wise, because I know what that comes with. I don't need all of that, because to be honest with you, I mean, because I know that in reality, I'm not here trying to be like that, because I know it's not. Then I'm not. See, I'm good at rapping. I could rhyme. I could do that, but I just can't. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do concerts because how I am, my disabilities. I have flaws about me. Like I said, I have disabilities. You know, but like I said, I mean, there's some things I have flaws about that God. But guess what? I appreciate, how God, God made me. I am thankful. I'm not perfect. I have things that I had trouble with, and some things, different storms that but hey, I have to be real. There's some things I can't do that you guys can do, but there's some things I could do that you guys can't do. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I'm not trying to say I'm better than the next, whatever the case may be. I don't need to talk crap, but if I do, hey, look, it's all fun and games, but I don't really talk to nobody. I don't have time for that. I mean, if you want to come over, I give you my Addy. I laid that down there. I said my number. No one calls me. You know how to get me on social media. You know where to find me. Numbers don't lie and God don't lie. So, I mean, the numbers really don't matter to me. I do this regardless. I get views or how many likes anyways, but I still thankful for the subscribers or thankful, but it's never been about me. I'm not here for get fans. I mean, I love people, don't get me wrong, but I put God first. But I just do it differently. I feel like music, I do Christian music, of course, but I put God. You have to be a believer before you're anything anyways. John 3:16, for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son. Whoever believes in him shall not perish and have everlasting life. Now, did he say be a believer? Whoever believes him, or is a Christian? And that's how I look at it. But like I said, but yes, am I a Christian at the end? Yeah. But you got to be a believer before anything to have that everlasting life, have a prayer life and a relationship. And I made it my lifestyle. I wake up, I say thank you for share. I thank everything. I pray for everybody. I do. I get so deep I cry, and people say, "Oh, they think I'm a gummy bear. They think I'm soft, or they think I get in my emotions." No, I go hard for the Lord. I don't know how hard you want me to go, but I do know I've been going for years now. I'm 30 years of age, young. You know what I'm saying? But But you don't understand how hard I go for the Lord. I don't know what people thinking I'm some kind. No, I never heard of gummy bear Christian. There's a saying in the Bible, gummy bear is a soft Christian or whatever the case may be. There's lukewarm and stuff, but I never hear these all types of names that people call each other. No, I never heard of that. I just feel like it's not what kind of Christian you are. I feel like you're a believer or you're not a believer. That's how it goes in this world. Because when it comes down to it, and if you're still here, you don't thwart this rapture thing, you take, it shows that you believer or you're not. If you take the mark of the, you're not a believer. But if you don't take it, that means you are a believer. That's how I look at it. They're not going to say, but, you're a believer or not. Now, I'm here to have everlasting life. I don't plan to be here for that time, but, be here for, whatever. I'm here to ready for the rapture. You know what I'm saying? But I don't plan to be here for that, at that time. I'm ready for the rapture to get caught up and brought up. That's how I feel. So, I plan to be up the rapture. And I don't know, and, I tried my best. You know what I'm saying? I praise the Lord. I plan to be for the rapture, and that's the bottom line. So, therefore, yeah. But other than that, people can say what they want to say about me. I mean, hey, look, I'm not gonna. It is what it is. I mean, you love me or you don't. You don't. You know what I'm saying? But people show me they only love me for my money. That's not even love then. Or love me because, and love me because I am, either whatever your case may be. But God bless.